Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hey y'all.
If you're new here, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Aaron.
We're Avery Street Design Studio.
Yup.
So today's project is going to be something that will be a great Father's Day gift. It's something I know Aaron needs very badly.
Right.
We're going to be building a hat rack. You can hold all your baseball hats and all that kind of stuff. Yep.
We had a question / comment a while back. Somebody, a viewer, wanted to see us make one of these. I'm sorry, I don't have the conversation.
Yep.
But if you're watching, this is for you.
Yes.
I apologize. I don't know who sent it.
Yes.
So.
This one's going to be a little bit different, though. We've seen them to where they're just the two racks and then an open background. Well, we're going to put a little design aspect to ours, a little flair on it. So we're going to put a design in the middle of it. It'll have a solid back.
Right.
So I think it's going to turn out great. And if you guys stick around till the end, we'll show you the finished product.
We will. Comment of the week. This week's comment of the week is from Lance Kohler 5284. He says, such real down-to-earth people. I'm sorry, I'll do that again. Such real down-to-earth, hard-working people.
Thank you.
Yeah, one of the best woodworking DIY channels on YouTube. There's something so relatable about them. They deserve the best in their lives, financially and otherwise.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was so
and
kind.
I couldn't agree more. We do deserve more financial. We deserve it. So no. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we really appreciate that so much.
We do this because we love to do it, and if we can happen to pass on some of our knowledge to you, it makes it all the better. So
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we are here at the miter saw. We are going to start cutting up the parts for the frame to this hat rack. We're just using regular old 2x4s and part of a 2x6. I'm going to plane them down to about 1 inch thick, and then we'll start cutting the holes for the hats. Here's the cut list right here.
So before we get started, now would be a perfect time for a magic mind.
That's right. Man, these mental performance shots have been a lifesaver.
You guys know how busy our days are with our business, our YouTube channel. Magic Mind is the perfect thing to keep us focused and get stuff done.
Yep. Before this, we'd never heard of time-release caffeine. We just usually drown ourselves in gallons of coffee and a million energy drinks.
Yeah.
But with the time-release caffeine, you get it slowly released into your system over 3 to 4 hours, which is awesome. A few weeks ago, Magic Mind reached out to us and sent us all 3 of their products to try, and we loved them so much we decided to join them on this sponsorship.
We have tried so many products to help with our energy and increase our focus. If it claims to do so, we've probably tried it. The great thing about Magic Mind is you don't get that burst and crash like you do with other energy shots. No. It gives you super power level energy all day long.
We've tried all 3 of the Magic Mind shots over the last 6 days to see which type of energy fits us best. I love the Magic Mind Max.
I really like the Magic Mind Free, but I also really enjoy the Magic Mind Original.
No matter how many energy routines I try, I still get foggy by midday. I've got way too much stuff to do and I need more energy, or I just procrastinate altogether. The Magic Mind Max is awesome because it has all the energy I need, but it helps me keep my mind focused on what I'm doing. Plus, you get your full daily dose of vitamins B, C, and D. Energy drinks are just hyping my body up instead of keeping my mind focused.
I prefer the Magic Mind Free, but on days when I feel like I need an extra boost, I like to take the Magic Mind Original. With only 55 milligrams of caffeine, that is perfect for me. Right. Plus, it only has 3 grams of sugar, which I can live with that. And it's just great. Now as they're launching, they have a limited time offer too.
Follow the link in the description of this QR code to save 60% on your first subscription, which is nuts. Plus, they have a 100% money back guarantee. If you take it and you don't like it for any reason whatsoever, they'll send you all your money back, no questions asked.
This offer won't be around for long, so get it before it's gone.
Get it. Okay, we have decided to just use one of the 2x6s, and we've cut them down to 2.5 inches. You can make this out of 1x4s and it'd be a lot easier. So we have also made a template for the hat rack portion. It's split and cracked, so disregard. We will include the template for this in the description. You can download it and tape it together and use it. So we're going to trace this out on our 2x4s, and we're going to start drilling the holes with our brand new
Drill press.
Drill press. Yeah. Okay. And you can make these as long or short as you want. It's up to you. The template has a bunch of them, so you can make, depending on how many hats you need hung.
I believe it has 12 on each side.
Yeah, so.
But you can adjust that to whatever size you want.
Yeah. I don't wear a ton of hats. I have like 3 that I prefer. So I don't need a giant hat rack.
It'll be nice to have them put away though, instead of just, you know, lying everywhere.
Yep. So this is what we're after right here. All right, so we're just gonna do slowly and sure-footedly, I guess is a way to say it. We're gonna go real slow and we're gonna drill these. I've got them clamped to our little table here with a sacrifice piece underneath, so we don't blow out the bottom side. There you go.
Boy, that drill press sure is nice having.
It is. There we go. Now you could probably set up a jig on your drill press to do these a lot faster. So we'll do the other one. Okay, we're gonna cut all these slivers out to where the hats slide into. If you don't have a bandsaw, you can use a jigsaw, hand saw, any way to get these cut out of here. So. Alright, so we're gonna take this round over router bit and we're just gonna soften all the edges so it looks prettier. There you go.
Guess what time it is?
Yay!
It's viewer submission
That
time.
Again. There are 5 of you guys
Wow.
this week. Yep. The first one, all the way from Okinawa, Japan, is Mark Stopani.
Thank you, Mark.
Konnichiwa. He sent us the water pump planner, which
Yes.
is awesome.
It looks great.
The next one is Stephen Kibler.
Thank you, Stephen.
He sent his version of the patio chairs with the storage thing in the middle,
Yes.
which is very nice.
Great idea.
Very good.
Thank you.
The next one is Scottie Taylor.
Thank you, Scotty.
He did his version of the wooden doormat.
Looks great.
Great, man.
Yes.
Next is James Southerland with the yard dominoes.
Yes.
And he was smart enough to put his in a wooden box, unlike myself.
That's a great idea.
They look great.
They do.
And last but not least is returning champion Rick and Glenda Jones.
Thank you, Rick and Glenda.
You guys, all-star submissioners.
Yes.
They did fence flowers and the little patio side tables we did.
And they look so
The
good.
flowers are great. The
Yes.
tables are awesome.
Did a great job.
Fantastic.
All of you guys did a great job. And
Guys,
we really appreciate you sending in your things you've
yeah,
made.
you never disappoint.
No.
As usual, there it is.
Yep.
You know what to do.
Put viewer submission in the subject
That's right.
line.
Send us your stuff, and we'd love to show it.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks, y'all. All right, now we're going to attach the hat holder parts to the top and the bottom piece. Make sure you got your pieces pointed the same way. That seems like a very Aaron thing to do. All right, I have cut a piece of masonite, whatever that's called, hardboard something, and I've cut it an inch bigger than the opening here. It's ½ inch on all sides, and we are marking the edge of the wood here. I'm going to lay it in. Yeah. I'm just going to draw the outline around the back so we know where to put it when it's time to install it.
Put it on so you can do the front.
And I'm gonna just put some tape here on the top and bottom, hold it in place.
Genius idea.
And I'm just gonna mark around the edge. This is the area we are going to put the design. We're only going to lay it up to that mark I just made, so it should fit right in there. Fingers crossed. So, all right, we'll take this off. Let's do off the top. Top. All right. Now we'll take the tape off. And we can start laying out the design. Because this is such a small space, we're going to use 1-inch wide boards again, like we did with the doormat. And I'm going to sand them real quick, and we're going to do a gray, a natural cedar, and a black. And then we're going to stain the hat rack itself. So there you are. There we go.
So all that's got to be done before it gets put together.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
We got to do all that loose before we put it together.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we're going to start painting all the little individual sticks. We're going to do 11 of them black, 11 of them gray, and 11 of them we're going to leave natural colored. We're just using spray paint on the black because black stain sucks. All right, now we're going to use the classic gray, and we're going to stain the thing itself and a third of the little sticks. So we have two Becker boards. This one is slightly smaller than the inside of the rack. What we're gonna do is fit all these on to overhang the edge, and then we're gonna trace the outline of the inside of the rack, and I'm gonna cut them out when it's all put together on the table saw.
Trim it down.
Trim it down. And then we've got this original second Becker board that we're going to glue this to and fasten it to the back of the rack. I hope that makes sense.
It's because it's not an equal square.
Yep.
So the angles are different, so it's easier if you can trim down the design.
These are all going to be 45-degree cuts. I have neither the time nor the brain power to figure out all the individual angles. If you guys know, you know. So we're going to do it like this. Okay, whenever you're doing something like this, I have found that permanently fixing 4 to work off of is the way to go. So we're going to do that.
Does that sizzle?
A little bit. And then we can come back with regular wood glue and piece them in, and you get a little more time to maneuver them around.
You know, you could really go to town on getting creative with these things. You could do the backing design like we're doing right now, and then if you have like a laser engraver, you could cut out a design. We were thinking about like an arrowhead and putting Kansas City in the middle.
Yep.
Personalize it for, you know, the dads out there, whatever they like.
Yeah, fishing or hunting or NASCAR.
A
or
deer head.
sports.
Yeah.
Yep.
Longhorn.
That's right.
Any of that.
Boomer, y'all.
Yep.
Okay.
OU.
So there's our 4 fixed pieces, and now we're going to start building off of that.
Yeah.
All right, we've got our outline traced. Best way I can figure to do this is cut it on the bandsaw, so we'll see what happens. All right, staples are not going to work on that. So I'm going to make some countersink divots and use these really small, how long are those? Are 1/2-inch wood screws. All right, we got the back on, and we're just going to put some wood glue down. It's a pretty snug fit, so this ought to be okay.
Weigh it down.
Yep. All right, so we're going to weigh this down. I'll put my router on it. And we'll let that dry.
All right, guys, here's the finished product. I think it turned out great. I absolutely love it.
Yep.
It'll be a nice thing for him to keep his hats on, but also with a little design element to it.
That's right.
We were talking and saying you could even add like a silhouette to the middle, like a deer head or like an arrowhead for Kansas City or something like that.
Yep.
So.
Similar ones. Actually, there is no similar one. Just the single hat sticks themselves go for like $60 for a couple of them. I would do like $100 on this. If you made it taller, you could add more to your price tag. But I think $100 would be good on this one.
But of course, you guys feel free to share what you think you can sell it for. This will be great to ship because it'll just be a pretty flat, thin box, so won't be a problem at all.
Yep. And I wanted to share the hanger with you guys. This is what we use on the back of our clocks. Obviously, you probably aren't going to have these, but you can use a D-ring hanger or keyhole slot hanger. If you have a router, you can put them in the back permanently. You
could even use the sawtooth hangers.
Yep.
So
however you want to hang them to get them on the wall.
Yep.
So there it is.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here for our Sunday video. We greatly appreciate it.
We do.
If you haven't had a chance, please subscribe to our channel, like the video, and share. It helps us so much.
Get us out there, y'all.
Well, thank you guys again, and we'll see you next time.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey guys, don't forget to give Magic Mind a try. You will not regret it.